Well, Rolls is just off to get his CT done for the van. He has to jump start the van because it doesn't get much use, so the battery's always flat. Well, normally. It has got a new battery actually. Well,
it passed. I
how?
have no idea how, but it passed.
Blimey. That arm on the gate's to stop the wind blowing it open, because it's quite gusty here sometimes.
Okay, so what I believe to be a potentially dangerous vehicle has just passed its government inspection. And the reason I think it's dangerous is because there's exhaust gases going into the engine bay, which goes into the cab where I'm driving because of a leak to the manifold. And so I went there with absolutely no expectation whatsoever of a pass. And he got in it and turned the engine on, and straight away it sounded like a tractor. As he turned it on, he went... And so I explained to him the problem, and I said I haven't had time, it only happened very recently. And anyway, he went through the CT and he gave me this certificate, and it's got 6 or 7 minor things on, or basically other things that it's failed on. And then he put the stickers in my windscreen, and the sticker tells you when the date of the next CT is. And I still didn't even twig. And it was only sitting in the van afterwards, so I thought, it's passed. I had no thought whatsoever in my wildest dreams this was going to pass. And it has passed. So I've got 2 years before the next CT. Welcome back everyone. I'm in the pantry again, and if you didn't watch last week's episode, I was in here taking down some horrible old chipboard and then horrible old insulation. So that's all gone, it's all cleaned. I've given it some woodworm treatment, but now I want to clean the beams off, and I don't know whether you'll be able to see it, but these two here I cleaned up last night, and they've come up really nice. Just need a bit of oiling and whatever, and they'll be fine. So I'm going to go down the length here, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and give them a good old clean using my good old friend, the bicarb of soda. So yeah, it's going to take me as long to denail these as it is to clean them. There's a lot of nails and staples in, so I've just denailed this one, but right, I better get on. So yeah, let's do it. Right, I need to let that soak in for about 20 minutes. Okay, well you can see the difference. That's obviously got to dry, so it's going to be darker now that it's wet, but once it's dry that'll lighten. Maybe the odd little bit of sanding, but nothing too major, just by hand. So that's coming up quite nicely. So I've got the others to do, but it's a bit dark in here, and I have got a light, but even so it's quite dark in here for filming, so I'll probably just get on with it now. You've seen it all before anyway, so I'll film again when I've finished.
When we moved in here, we thought these were tomette tiles, and when you're looking at a property, you can't really take everything in. But then after we moved in, we realised it was lino because of the lines where it's stuck together. We took the door bar up where the little kitchen is because it was bent, it was dangerous. And we actually tore a bit of the lino when we were moving a big piece of furniture in. And it's just concrete under there. But I was hoping for something nice, like the tiles in the Grand Salon. But I've discovered something quite interesting. So I'm going to get Rolls and see what he thinks. Let's go and see what Rolls is doing. How are you getting on?
Oh, hiya. Right. Yeah, it's okay. I've done all of them up to this one. Then I've got this one, and then that last one.
Yeah.
And then I've got to do this side of them all.
Yeah.
Because I've only done this side and the bottom.
But it's coming off all right, isn't it?
But it's not too bad. This one's a bit stubborn, but yeah, it's going okay. And of course, it won't take me as long to go the other way to do these because I haven't got to do the bottom
Yeah.
on any of them because I'll have them all done.
Well, I've got something far more interesting going on.
Have you?
Yeah.
What's that?
You'll have to come and have a look.
What now?
Well, when you're ready.
Okay. Oh, all right. Intriguing. I suspect this is going to mean extra work for me.
Could be.
Yeah. I'll look forward to it then.
This is where we tore the lino when we moved the furniture. So if I lift it up, you can see it's just concrete because they concreted the entrance to the door here. And there was actually another door frame on here with a door. It was like a secret door. So we took the door frame off and the door because we couldn't really see the point of having two doors, but it's the walls are really thick, so we don't know if this is a supporting wall and we can take it out until we take the ceiling down and look at where the beams are. So it looks a bit rough at the moment, but that's a job for later on. But they've concreted in the doorway here. But that's not what I wanted to talk to you about.
Well, that's not too bad. They're coming up really well. Very happy with those. So I've got to now work my way back, but again, I won't bother filming it. It's not much point. It's a bit cramped in here. But yeah, they're coming up really nicely. I'm gonna, once I've done the other side, I'm gonna leave them a few days because there's obviously been a lot of water on there now, and they need to dry out. They dry out on the surface really quickly, but just in case there's any water got into them, you know, in the knots and whatever, it's good to let them thoroughly dry before starting to think about insulating and plasterboarding. But yeah, they're coming up really nicely. So by the time I've oiled them, which again is later, I think they'll look lovely. But before I can do anything else, I better go and see what Susie's found. You called?
Yeah, sorry to interrupt you.
Okay. What excitements have you got?
Can you notice anything in here?
Cobweb?
You're not supposed to say that.
Give us a clue. What am I looking for?
Something on the floor.
It's clean.
What, you saying it's not normally?
No, I thought that was it. Right, floor. Okay.
Yeah.
Lino.
Yeah.
Dog.
Yeah.
No. Give us another clue.
Well, it's funny because I've never noticed this before in all the time we've been here.
Right.
But because the sun's shining on it, I just suddenly thought I could notice a pattern on it.
Right.
And Lex is standing in the light now.
So do I need to get lower or something?
Yeah.
Because I'm not. I don't know what.
Yeah, you do. It's better.
Oh, I can see a line. Oh, no, actually, I can see another line.
Lines. And I think.
Oh right.
I
Okay.
think since we've been here, as we've been walking on it more, it's worn down.
Yeah, and it's revealing some lines in it which are going diagonally. I can see 4 there now, which I've never noticed.
So I thought it may be a continuation of the tiles in the little kitchen, but they go that way.
Right.
And I pulled up the lino where the door bar was, and it's concrete.
Actually, I'm just seeing another line going across
they're
now.
all going
In fact, I've seen them. I can.
Diagonally.
So this is diagonal. So we've been here 2 years now. We're using this
Yeah.
all day, every day. We're in and out of here. The dogs are in and out of here. So whereas for 35 years, this place was empty.
And this was probably put down in the 70s, 80s.
And the gentleman inherited it in 1984.
Yeah.
So you're suggesting that the lino is now settling and it's starting to reveal a pattern.
Getting worn down, yeah.
Okay. This may be difficult to get on camera, but what we'll do is we'll see maybe where the floor's still drying. That's where I noticed it.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll just
But
quickly...
you can, if you look at it now.
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
You can.
Okay, we'll move the camera and we'll see if we can... Because that looks like tiles.
Yeah.
Or the shape of tiles. Whereas we always thought this was concrete, didn't we?
Well, yeah, because where we pulled up the edges.
And that bit ripped, so it was just concrete.
Mm.
Right, I'll move the camera and we'll see if we can get this.
Yeah, we'll have to tear up some of the lino. So maybe we do it behind the cupboard.
Just in case, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
otherwise it's going to be a trip.
There's a join here.
It's going to be a trip hazard otherwise.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what we can find then.
Sorry about the glare from the door, but it's difficult to show this now.
And now Max is going to ruin everything because that's what Max does.
So I don't...
Okay, we'll come back to that.
That's because you're kneeling on the floor. This is probably why we couldn't see it before, because it really only shows up properly when it's wet.
So this tile here, there's a line running that way, right, diagonally. So let's have a look. You can see a line there now, and if you then look, there's a line going that way. So that definitely
There must be tiles.
looks like tiles. Okay, let's have a look. Well, it's coming up easy, bit sticky.
Wow. Yeah, it's
Oh, wow.
tiles.
Wow.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah,
Is it sticky?
It's actually not really. It's a bit of stickiness to the actual back of the lino, but
Yeah.
wow.
It's probably because it's so old, it's dried up.
That's definitely a grouting line. So
They look like they've been painted with that red,
okay.
what's it called? I can't
Oh,
remember.
here's brighter red, isn't
Yeah,
it?
they've painted it with something.
But some of it may have come off on the back of the line. Okay, we need to clean.
Right.
Wow. So, yeah. Wow.
So, another trip to the déchetterie with the lino.
Yeah. Okay. And this is obviously a board. I can't feel any grouting line in here.
No.
So we'll have to. Right. Should we clean it?
Yeah.
Let's. What are we going to clean it with?
I don't know. What do you think?
Well, let's take a little corner.
Bicarb?
Maybe try good old-fashioned soap and water first.
I can't see any pattern to them. I don't know if the red's coming off or not, but it could be just imprinted concrete.
Yeah, it could be, because upstairs they painted the tiles red.
Yeah, but when I wash it, a bit of the red comes off each time. I think it needs something stronger to clean it.
Yeah, I think you're right. Okay. Right.
It looks like red paint on there. So maybe that's why they've covered it up, because it was too much of a mess to get off.
Yeah, possible. Shall I do this one?
Mm.
Good old bicarb. Let's see what that does. We may have to get something...
some acid or something.
Yeah, brick acid or what, I don't know. We'll have to research it, because obviously we don't want to mess them up.
Well, there's no pattern on there, so...
No. Right. Right, give that 10-15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Lexi agrees.
I think it's red paint.
Yeah.
So this could be quite a big job.
Yeah, I would imagine so. It's I'm just going to do a small area with this.
Can you do it on that painted bit?
This bit?
Yeah.
Okay, I just was worried about just do this little area here then. Not sure that's doing a lot, is it?
I think you might need brick acid on it.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, well that's taken a little bit off, but it's not really revealing anything. I think we probably need something stronger, maybe a brick acid, something like that. Unless there's a specialist tile paint removing cleaning thing.
I don't think that colour is part of the tile.
No.
I think they've painted over it, and then maybe they couldn't get it all off, so they thought, right, let's stick some liner over it.
It's far too vibrant, isn't it, for a tile? So I think it's been painted just like upstairs.
And it looks a bit glossy.
Hello, Lexi. Yeah, okay, so we need to do that, but we're on a short one this weekend. We've got to go out, and the brick will be shut by the time we get to it.
Well,
so it's a job for another time.
We need to finish the beams.
Yeah.
Also, we're out tonight, we're out tomorrow, and then we've got guests coming Monday night.
Just for a night.
We've got to get all the stuff from the table into the pantry.
Yeah.
So.
And the lino is better than that at the moment.
Yeah.
So I think, we've got to get a product that will help us remove all this, and then we'll do little patches just to test it. So yeah, watch this space, but that's really, really exciting. That's better than the liner.
Yeah.
Well, it will be. I wasn't expecting that. Blimey, never knew it was there.
No, it's weird.
Perfect.
Good.